And we're back. The dog with the bone it absolutely will not let go of at whatever cost, to whatever remaining vestiges of credibility and justice or fairness, which in all reality were long gone a long time ago. The Tommy Robinson contempt of court case. I said back then I didn't think this would reappear, and in defence of my own appraisal of the situation back then, it hasn't. It has completely changed. Everything that there was back then at the Old Bailey is gone. Nothing is remaining. The main charge was the contempt of court charge, and that appears to have vanished, according to the live stream he put out earlier. Why has it vanished? The day after Judge Marson sent him down, the Muslim gang rapists applied to the judge to have their trial thrown out on account of the apparent prejudice caused by his live stream. And in seeking to ensure that that didn't happen, the prosecuting barrister said thus to Judge Marson. There are two separate issues, it appears to me. Firstly, the issue of bias. The suggestion seems to be that the jury may be biased against the defendants by things they might have heard. We respectfully submit, first of all, that there is no evidence of that, and secondly, there is nothing they could have seen that could in any way prejudice them against the defendants. Judge Marson replied, "In my judgment, there is no evidence at all before me that the jury may be biased against the defendants or that they may be prejudiced against the defendants." And that kills the contempt charge. The judge said there was no contempt. Gone. The second charge back then at the Old Bailey was referring to the religion of the defendants, the ethnicity of the victims in the context of his opinion, presented as fact that those of the defendants' religion were disproportionately likely to commit crimes of the sort for which the defendants were being tried. All of which was fact, not opinion. All of which is now gone. Highlighting as significant the sexual references of the abuse that he had elicited from the defendants that he had confronted. I would grant you that there was a little bit there to go with, but no matter, it's gone anyway. More generally, making highly derogatory comments about the ethnic and religious backgrounds and associations of the defendants. That was their final trump card, the Islamophobia charge. Help, we've got absolutely nothing, please just bang him up, 'cause we don't like him. And that's gone too. Everything from the Old Bailey that they put appears on the basis of what he released in the live stream. All that appears to be gone. What a surprise! To be replaced with this. You caused substantial risk that the criminal defendants would be harassed by followers of the defendant who had seen the video, or that the criminal defendants would reasonably be led to believe that they might be on the way to court, and that they, the followers that is, might create distraction and anxiety. I don't like conspiracy theories, but if ever there was fertile ground for a conspiracy theory, it's there. Muslims might have been upset or worried about being upset. That's the point of my point B there, that Tommy's murderous followers with their pitchforks and torches might, in the minds of the rapists, be on the way to court, and that thought would cause them anxiety. Anxious rapists. Apparently they also say you would have seriously impeded their ability to participate in the trial, which, for the avoidance of doubt, required them to be able to travel to and from court without fear of molestation. The trial was indeed ongoing, but they were at the jury deliberation stage. The jury was deliberating. They had no further required participation. All they had to do, all the defendants had to do, was to stand up at the end and receive the verdicts. They had no more input in the trial other than that. Let's just read over those charges again.